Unburied human corpses are returning to life and feeding on the living.
Stay inside.
Do not try to leave your homes.
They seem to survive by eating human flesh.
Everyone who dies will become one of them. If you are bitten, you will just become one of them that much sooner.
They're not your neighbors and friends. Not anymore. My wife had a heart attack. Got up and came after me like a banshee from hell. I put a curling iron through her head.
The head.
The brain.
They must be destroyed as quickly as possible. There's no time for funeral arrangements.
There's no time to dig a hole so you can drop these things in the ground.
As long as we're alive, they ain't never gonna run out of food. The day they do, it'll mean only one thing. We're all dead.
This is not only a local or a regional phenomenon.
Cities are under siege.
Corpe morte mangia vivi.
Katastrofa światowa.
Les morts sont partout.
If these creatures ever develop the power to think, to reason, even in the most primitive way,
People are said to be establishing outposts in big cities and raiding small rural towns for supplies, like outlaws.
My name is Gregory Nicotero. I am co-owner of K&B Effects Group in Van Nuys, California. And for the last 20 years, I have specialized in character makeups, prosthetics, special effects makeup, animatronics, fake bodies, fake animals, fake ears. Pretty much most of the gory or gooey bits that you've seen in movies over the last 20 years. We have Alex Diaz here, who is our makeup artist, and Jake McKinnon, who is our zombie actor. They were both on Land of the Dead with us when we shot in Toronto. Actually, Jake has a featured zombie role at the end where he bites one of our lead characters and then he gets machine gunned and they take his head apart via CGI. So basically at this point in the process, one of the things that we were trying to do when we were designing the color schemes was that we wanted to keep the flesh tones sort of light because we didn't want in night exterior shots, we didn't want the zombies to sort of disappear in the background if their skin tone was too dark. So we used a sort of a yellowish base, and then we went with some kind of purples and browns to get a lot of the bruising and stuff. So this piece right here has, he's wearing a forehead prosthetic and in cheeks. Well, I grew up in Pittsburgh, and as a youngster, there was a very small film community there. George Romero had already shot Night of the Living Dead, and one of the actors in Night of the Living Dead who plays a television reporter is named Bill Cardill. And he used to host a Saturday night horror show called Chiller Theater. And back then, you know, you'd have 3 channels. You'd have ABC, CBS, and NBC, and that was it. That's all you had to watch. So my horror film love for horror movies began watching Chiller Theater on Saturday nights.